Hi guys, welcome to Right Cinemas. Today is my last pickup video of 2023. I do have some DVDs because I saw some good stuff, predominantly like stand-up shows and things like this. I have some games, some Blu-rays, some boutique titles and some collector's editions. I have one 4K. We'll start off with the games, get those out of the way, and then we go on to the that's not a game. We go on to the DVDs and go through them that way. Unfortunately, I have ones with CX labels on I haven't actually had a chance to take off yet. So there's only 4 games. I have Soul Calibur 6, World War Z, Dying Light 2, which I got on Amazon for $14.99 brand new, so I was quite chuffed with that. And the Resident Evil Origins collection, which is Resident Evil Original and Resident Evil Zero. It's like a remastered version, I believe, or kind of like similar to the one that was on the GameCube. Okay, DVDs now. So I have a sealed copy of The Day After Tomorrow. I just like the artwork because it was like they had it was 5 for £1, and I decided, well, I'll just grab that just to fill up like a space filler. I have the Undertaker box set, which I think is all his matches. It's a 6-disc set, so I was chuffed with that, so not bad. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince DVD, because I'm trying to get sort of all incarnations of the Harry Potters for my bookcase that's over there. Let me have Mr. Bean's Holiday, Mr. Bean the Movie, The House Bunny, World Trade Center, Land of the Giants, The Giant Claw, which is a BBC sort of documentary. I do like those sort of dinosaur style ones. Then we have Mr. Bean Volume 1, Mr. Bean Volume 3, the complete series 1 to 5 of Blue Murder. It was £1 in a charity shop, so I thought I'd have a look. So it's live. I've never seen it. I remember being on TV, but I never got around to watching it. Jimmy Carr Live, Wilderness, Mr. Bean Volume 2, Sarah Milligan Chatterbox. I've watched her stand up a few times. She's actually really funny. Trying to get more of her stuff. Jimmy Carr in Concert, The Sin Eater, Frankie Boyle Live, House of Flying Daggers. Not to break everything. We have Season 4 of Voyager, which I got for £2, which is not bad because on CX it's like 6, I think. Season 8 of Hawaii Five-0, which I believe I'm missing. I think I got as far as Season 7. The complete series of Dinner Ladies, which I got for £2.50, which I thought was quite good. Good comedy with the late Victoria Wood. Jimmy Carr Making People Laugh. Jimmy Carr Telling Jokes. I think he's his stuff is not for the faint-hearted, but it is good. The World of Wurzel Gummidge. I think it's just some specials. It's like Captain Wurzel Cryopractice. It's not the complete series, but it's kind of like a collector set because it's kind of, I just remember the series from my childhood. I thought I'd just grab this one as a little memory of my childhood. A series I've never seen, but I think I paid £1 for it. Season 1 to 3 of Fringe. No idea what it's like, but the Mrs. Universe and the complete seasons 1 to 3. Television's most compelling and imaginative and critically acclaimed sci-fi series. I thought for £1 I'd have a look. If I don't like it, I've not lost anything. Right, so now we move on to ordinary Blu-rays, and then we go on to the boutiques and then the collector's sets. Excuse me 1 minute. Yeah, I've sort of kept the background nice because some people commented it was a nice background, so I think it works better than I had, because what I had was I think it was just a TV, or it wasn't even the TV, it was just me on the sofa and it was a bit boring. So we've gone for this. Okay, we have Oliver, Falling Down, Little Shop of Horrors, great little film, Land of the Dead, Oppenheimer, which I actually really enjoyed. It's a long film. It's like three plus hours, but I went to cinema and saw it and I actually really enjoyed it. And it's a very good film. Highlander. Diary of the Dead. A film called Scream and Scream Again, which stars Vincent Price, Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. Triple distilled horror as powerful as a vat of boiling acid. It just looked interesting, so I thought I'd have a look at that. That's the 4K. The Nun 2, which I actually really enjoyed. I thought I liked it a little bit more than the first one. People have really hated on this, but then some people loved it. So it's everyone loves something different. If you don't like it, just watch something else. But I actually quite enjoyed it, so I was happy to see that. Phenomenal film, Blazing Saddles, great film. Towering Inferno. And we have The Descent Part 2. Double feature, Shutter Island and Super 8. Kiss of the Dragon, another one for the martial arts collection. The Death on the Nile, which I've not yet watched, so I look forward to seeing that. Murder in the Orient Express, which I have seen and enjoyed that. The Descent. Survival of the Dead. Then we have The Shape of Water. Slender Man. The Haunted Mansion remake, which I actually liked. I thought it was very good. I enjoyed it. Some people didn't like it, but of all the modern films I've seen recently, it's still not amazing. It's not an amazing film, but it was enjoyable, so I got it. Because we've got more of these thin cases now. But yeah, I was happy to see it. Yeah, it was good. This film was really good. It's Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. This is the 4K. I love this film. I saw it somewhere and really enjoyed it. They had the train scene, which was clearly inspired by Uncharted 2 game with the train. But I really enjoyed this film and I'm looking forward to Part 2, which unfortunately has been delayed till 2025, I believe, due to the writers' strikes or something, which is a bit of a shame. But it is what it is. As long as I get to see it somewhere, I'll be happy. Right, now we have the boutique titles. So we have Vintage Classics, Don't Look Now. Criterion 5 Easy Pieces, which is Jack Nicholson, I believe, which just looks quite interesting. Day of the Dead. It was cheaper as I've seen it for a while. It was like 40-50 quid before. I got it for 20. Still a bit pricey, but not bad. Then we have The Mangler, which I actually quite liked. Nightmare Beach, which I've watched, and it's very cheesy, very cheap, but for some reason enjoyable. Wolf with Jack Nicholson. Then we have Contamination, which I really enjoyed, with lots of blood and guts. Ghost Watch, which I remember, I can't remember what year it was now. 1992, I believe it was. I remember watching it. It was aired on TV like it was a real ghost dragon. I mean, it freaked the shit out of me when I was a kid. I was only young. Yeah, I was quite young. I was 13 or no, I don't know. I was well under 20. I was probably under 15. Possibly. I don't know. I can't remember now. But I was young. I was staying at a friend's house. We watched it, and we watched it on a little tiny portable TV. So it was a bit grainy, and it freaked the shit out of us. Now it's not so much now, but it was just so well done. It's kind of like, it's kind of like, it just worked, but I liked it. Inferno, which enjoyable film. And I have Pumpkinhead, which is, I think, Scream Factory. Another one from Film Treasures. Chuff with that. One of my favourite of 80s horror films. Ghost Stories for Christmas, Volume 2. I've got Volume 1, which I'm going to start watching next week. So I'll start watching these soon. Then we have some others. 1 second. Some stuff that arrived yesterday as well. We have Pieces, which I bought in HMV. So chuff with that. Satan's Slave, which it didn't score very well, but I am collecting the boutique titles. So I'm not collecting as many new titles unless I really want to get them. Tenebrae. Brain just went there. Tenebrae, which I've not yet seen properly, but it looks really good. It's a Dario Argento film, so I look forward to seeing that. Film which I'm probably going to regret getting is Cannibal Holocaust, which obviously is renowned for some very, very unfortunate scenes involving animals, but so a lot of people said, but I've got it because obviously at some point people will probably get rid of it. So I'm glad to have it. I will probably definitely not be eating when I watch it, but I will definitely give it a go somewhere. And then what I'm looking forward to watching is the Jet Li Heroes and Villains set. So I believe it says in here includes, I have to read out for fun, The Enforcer, Hitman, and Dr. Wah in the Scripture with No Words. So I don't know what that is, but that was a cool set. So I'm looking forward to seeing those. And now we have some collector's editions and some box sets. So the first one we have that arrived the other day is The Long Arm of the Law 1 and 2. So this is 88 films sort of collector's set which come out recently, or last week I think it was. So happy to have that in my collection. Then we have the complete Phantasm selection from Arrow. So I got that quite cheap from CEX. I did want to get the big set with the ball, but they're charging ridiculous money. And some people have had the set turn up with the ball smashed to pieces or broken, so I'm kind of dubious. So yeah, I might get it if I ever see it at a good offer. Okay, then we have Colour Outer Space, which is a collector's edition with I think it's the poster and a little booklet. So I got that in CEX. Then we have the Robin Hood. Just a Blu-ray collector's edition from Arrow. I paid, I think £15 I paid for this from CX. I was pretty chuffed with that. Because I remember seeing this in the cinema back in the day, and this was back on the Isle of Wight. It was I think it was in the town hall in Ryde, I think it was. And it's the first time I ever people actually clapped at the end. People don't do things like that anymore now. They just complain about it online. Or get slagged off for liking it. But I still like this film, and obviously Alan Rickman playing the Sheriff of Nottingham with one of his best roles, other than probably Hans Gruber in Die Hard. But yeah, so really chuffed for that. Speaking of Die Hard, I have my advent calendar, which you probably see online. I have my Die Hard advent calendar, which obviously you have Hans Gruber, who slowly moves down with his finger pointing to the day. So you just move him to the day it's on. So he's there today, being the 1st of December, and you don't get any people. There's no sweets. Yeah, but you get to watch Hans Gruber plummet to the ground over 25 days, 24 days even. Still 25. That's boxing. 24 days. So yeah, I was really chuffed to get this. It's just silly fun. It will stay in my room all year round because I'm sad like that. I have 2 more Scream Factory sets. I have the complete Critters collection, which unfortunately has a few dings on it, but that's not the end of the world. This is fine. Which is obviously Critters 1, 2, 3 and 4, and obviously Critters 2 has very young Leonardo DiCaprio in it. But I remember watching these on VHS and owned the big box versions of them, so I was really chuffed with that. Then the other one I have is the Fly collection, which I'm really chuffed with. I just need to get the Friday the 13th set, but I can't afford it until probably February, March time. So I'm going to save up for that. Any money I get for Christmas, I'm going to use for that. This contains The Fly, The Return of the Fly, The Curse of the Fly, and then the Fly 1 and 2 remakes from the 80s. Really chuffed with that set. I love all the artwork on it. Love that. And the last 2, I have the Austin Powers collection, which arrived yesterday, which includes a booklet, some art cards, a little business card with "Do I Make You Horny, Baby?" written on it. His line for Austin Powers. Contains all 3 films. They're just classics. I love them. I haven't watched them for years, so I'm looking forward to watch them again. But it's cool. It's a cool set laid out. I love those, so I'm looking forward to watching those again. And then the last thing I have is the Hollow Man collector's edition of 88 films. I got ridiculously cheap. I don't know if it was an error or it's just what they did. I paid £15 brand new for Amazon. It took about 2 weeks to come though, but because the CX was selling this set for 50 quid at one point, and online I saw one person trying to sell it on Amazon for 180 quid or something ridiculous. But I'm really chuffed to have this because I've never seen the second film, but I did enjoy the first film, but only ever had it on DVD. So looking forward to this. So I'll just show you inside. It's a cool little set, nice sturdy box. And then you have that, and kind of a repeat of that. And then there's some writing there, very small, I can't read it. You get Hollow Man director's cut, Hollow Man theatrical cut, and Hollow Man 2. And then you get a booklet there, which actually has the same artwork as the original DVD version I had that. The problem with this set is you've got to be careful because when you're closing it, the booklet slides and then gets trapped. But yeah, I really enjoyed this film. It was just very cleverly done for its time. I mean, The Invisible Man's a good film as well, but yeah, I still like this. Anyway, that's it. It's a very quick update. I've got other titles coming between now and Christmas, but I'll do those in the new year. I will probably release a video I'll probably start my complete collection in the next week or so. I'll probably start with my boutique titles and work my way through those. I've got Eureka, 88, Arrow, 101. 101 I've had to do something else, so 101's not a very big section. I have Indicator, some Scream Factory. I'll probably do those later. I'll probably start off with probably 88 films or Arrow because they're the bigger part of my collection. Or Eureka's quite a good size. Shameless Media is not too bad, but it's only about 8 titles. So I might do the bigger ones on their own, and I'll do like Shameless Media along with Vistron and stuff like that, so to bulk it up because no point doing a video for 6 titles. And then we'll start going around the room and doing that. I'm in the process of doing some work in the room. A lot has changed, which I'll go into in another video because I've had to get a bed in here for reasons I'll go into later. But yeah, anyway, that's it from me, guys. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, please comment, please subscribe. I'd like to get to 200 subscribers one day. I'm never going to get thousands, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm happy to have a small audience of people I can talk to, I can message. You know, some of you guys are my friends. Some of you guys I hope to sort of catch up with in person one day. Sort of getting myself sorted. But yeah, the guys I'm friends with, I'm going to be in touch because next year I'm going to try and catch up with as many of you as possible. It's be really cool. But yeah, message below if you want to catch up in person one day, and then we can sort something out. That'd be really cool because I'll have a lot of free time on my hands next year. I'll go into it in my next video why. But yeah, anyway, that's it from me. Take care. Keep watching movies. Keep being happy. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.